Hey, how's it going everybody? It's Tanner here and welcome to a new Ninjago video here on the channel. In today's video, we are going to be taking a casual look at the new Legacy Kai fighter. This is not a set review, and as such, I do need to point out right away, I will not be including everything that you get in the set in this video. I'm only going to be talking about a few things, and I'm going to be talking about what you see on your screen right now. Of course, for figures in this set, you do get the new Legacy Kai and the new Legacy Lloyd. I guess you can say this one does have the correct spelling on the torso, but we've already looked at this guy enough. Let's go ahead and bring in this new Kai, because this guy was the last one in the Legacy tournament set that I was missing. And I do have to say, this figure is really, really well done. I've seen a lot of people complain about the torso print and how it's a little, I guess, lower than what it should be. I don't even think it's that bad. In fact, I don't even notice an issue here. On the back, you can see what that looks like, just what you would expect from these Legacy tournament figures. And I do really think that this style for Kai works especially well with this suit. I think this suit is awesome, and I think this is a very good improvement. Much like the other tournament guys, this is a very good improvement over the previous tournament Kai from the 2015 wave. An absolutely amazing figure right here, and I'm really glad to finally add him to my collection. All right, and just getting Lloyd off to the side here, let's take a look at this Kai fighter. Now, in case you guys do not know, I had the original Ninjago Kai fighter. It was one of the very few Ninjago rebooted sets that I got for Christmas when I was young. It has a very special place in my heart, and this thing right here does not disappoint. Let me just say that right away. I love the way that this thing looks. As soon as I saw pictures of it, I knew that I wanted it. I didn't care how much it was going to cost. I loved the original so much. I no longer have it, unfortunately, but this thing is a lot better in most ways, and we'll get into the negative later on. But just going ahead and talking about it here, this thing is ridiculously huge. This is a $40 set. Basically what you're paying for is $40 worth of Lego, and it's worth it. In my opinion, this set is well worth $40. It does have a lot of stickers, unfortunately, and that's one thing that a lot of people are going to complain about. The stickers here are very apparent. We got some up here in the tail fins, we got some right here, one right there, and of course wing or stickers for these wings here. And apologies if I'm a little fumbly with this thing. My set is very small here. Not the set, but the set in which I'm recording is very small. This set is very big, so some stuff might get in the way and some stuff might get knocked down. But just going ahead and looking at it here, the actual profile of this thing is awesome. Kai fits in there very comfortably in the cockpit. I was a little concerned as to whether or not Kai would actually fit in there because of his hairpiece, but he does. Barely. It doesn't close all the way. As you can see, there's kind of a little bit of a gap there, but I might need to fiddle with that a little bit and actually, lean them back or do something with it. There are also stickers here as well. Overall, the actual profile of it, again, is very sleek. Just doing a little bit of a look from different angles here. Again, this is a very casual look. You can see some stuff in here. These are those little spring-loaded missiles where when you press on it, they fire out. I'm not going to shoot them off because I don't want to lose them. But if you guys recall, the original Kai fighter had a transformation sequence. This one does as well, and this is kind of where I will say the original does shine over this one. Let's go ahead and get to that transformation sequence. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and do a quick little zoom out and show you how the transformation sequence kind of works here. So what you want to do is basically all you got to do is push up on the cockpit, and then it kind of snaps into place, I think. Yeah, so that is the original. Push up, there you go. That's the transformation sequence. It's supposed to make the wings a lot wider, and I suppose it does. This is kind of its speed mode, if you will. I kind of use this for display, and this is kind of like a hovering and or attacking mode, because once you go ahead and position this upwards like that, these spring-loaded missiles can no longer fire. They will actually hit the other end of the cockpit. So clearly it's not meant to fire in that position. That's why I'm assuming this is supposed to be the firing mechanism. And again, the original does this a lot better in my opinion. This is the one aspect of the Legacy Kai fighter where I do think the original shines more, because when it transformed, the wings jetted back really, really far, and it was really impressive. That's all you get. That's as far back as they go. This is as forward as they go. So it could have been a lot better, and it could have been improved a little bit more, but in my opinion, the rest of the model definitely makes up for that, I guess, difference. I mean, I will always display it kind of like this. And again, you can fiddle around with these back wings and these front wings if you need to. For me, this is fine. This is the ideal look for me for the Kai Fighter. It's definitely not that big of a deal. But let's go ahead and do a quick comparison here. So we're just going to go ahead and set him down right there. And just for a quick comparison, we're going to be bringing in the Legacy Thunder Raider. So you can kind of see how these guys scale with each other. In my opinion, it's a pretty good scale. These guys look to be the correct scale that they were in the TV show, which is of course what the Legacy sets are trying to capture that more show accurate, I guess, just look in general with proportions and whatnot. I think they look fine. And if we want to go ahead and take the Cole mech off of the back of the Thunder Raider, then you kind of got that look going. And I really don't think that this is a bad scale at all. I only wish that we had something for Lloyd. If we had maybe Lloyd's motorcycle from the original season 3 sets, for example, I feel like that'd be a good, I guess, way to include Lloyd in all this, but it's not a big deal. I mean, these guys together just look pretty good overall. And yeah, I'm happy with how these guys scale, and I hope that we can get maybe in the 2021 Legacy Wave, maybe a Legacy Ninja Copter. That'd be pretty cool. Just something to complete the Legacy rebooted vehicle selection. And yeah, just overall, the transformation sequence isn't that great. It's something, and it's passable. It's just not as good as what I was expecting to be. The actual wings themselves, though, are really well done. You can kind of see the transformation acting again just on its own, just because of the way that I'm holding it. The wings are very big, and they do use the new size of these guys. Not the new size, but the bigger size, because the original had golden tips that were this piece right here. This one upgrades it, and I think that's a really good idea. Something that I didn't point out, these are kind of, I guess, fake missiles for the real missiles up here. They look cool enough. I wish that they were black instead of gray, but I can always go ahead and customize that and take that out. And just overall, this thing wants to transform on me a lot, and it's not a bad thing. Again, I really like this thing quite a bit. It also does have a little bit of landing gear. If we flip over to the other side of this thing really quick, it doesn't have much, just this part right here. The whole model just kind of rests on that, like so. It does kind of lean back a little bit, but what I like to do is transform it a little bit like that and just have that be a landing position. And just overall, I think it's fine. Again, this Kai Fighter is really, really good in my opinion. There isn't really a whole lot of stuff that I can point out that is negative. It's basically what I was expecting, and what I was expecting was a very good update to the original model, which this certainly is in my opinion. I know there are going to be some folks that don't like it, but I personally don't think it's that bad. I think this is a very good update to the original Kai Fighter, and I'm really happy to have it in my collection. So with that being said, we're just going to go ahead and end off the video right there. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Again, apologies if you guys were expecting me to talk about the whole entire model. I really do not have, I guess, all that much patience for the whole set. I can't really cover everything that you get in here. Again, that little Nindroid stand, I don't care. It's just a little stand with a few Nindroids. It really doesn't bother me. This is what I paid for right here. So this is what I was going to talk about. But I hope you guys enjoyed this very casual look at the Kai Fighter. Again, this is not a professional review or anything like that. Just a very, very casual look at this thing. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and check out the links down below in the description for my other forms of social media. As always, big shout out goes out to my Patreon supporters, including once again the Marvelous Jan. Thank you guys so much for watching this video once again. My name is TannerFishies, and with that I bid you farewell.